You're in the mix.
SKM presents Strictly for the Music Podcast. You are now live with the #1 podcast for all upcoming artists worldwide.
It's the real deal.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Strictly for the Music Podcast. I'm your host, SKN, and this is the guy live in the red. This is an artist off bandlab.com. Over 2,000 followers. 10 bands, 10 covers, 17 collections, 2 release singles, wasting time, and unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcoming to Lin Ferguson. Your music, discuss your music from the beginning. Like, how did you start writing music?
I was like 12 years old when I wrote my first song, like 12, 13. And my mom still loves that song to this day. It's called Voodoo. And I don't know. I was just like really feeling like I've always been a singer. Like I never really took classes or vocal training or choir or anything. I just always sung. I love singing. And I finally was like, you know what, let me write something because I've always loved languages and like I took Spanish and Japanese and French in school and stuff. So I don't know. I just wanted to put that to the music and kind of combine them. And I wrote amazing songs that I'm actually going to come out with pretty soon when I was 12 and 13 years old. So they're still good enough for me to, at 25, say, I need to come out with this music. But I got on BandLab in December when my ex-boyfriend broke up with me on Christmas. So yeah, that's when I really started putting out music and like making beats and stuff. I just started making beats. So Wasting Time is my original beat.
That's really dope. So, what was your first song that you released on BandLab?
Dude, what was the first song? Okay, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Like, I would have to go back and go all the way through to figure out what it was. But I know it was a cover. I do a lot of covers, and people kind of get on me about that. But I just love to sing. So, like, you can only make, I don't want to put out new songs and then they're not done. So, I can do a cover like that. But like the new songs, it's my work. It's, me putting this out into the public and having people feast on it. So, it's like that shit needs to be ready. But a cover is already done. So like, I can just sing it, get the music, sing it, put it out there,
All right.
Yeah.
So what is one of the songs you got the most feedback on BandLab so far?
Surf My Turf. It's another original. Thank goodness it's an original because it would have been pissy to have to say a cover got the most feedback. But what do you call it? Yeah, no. Surf My Turf. I put it out like 3 weeks ago. In the beginning of August. I think it's a part of the August BandLab challenge or whatever. So, I like took a beat from BandLab or whatever that they put out for the challenge, and it's only got like 80, maybe 70 something likes, so it's not like, popping, but it's popping for my channel because, most of my songs, yeah. So it was pretty cool. I did it the same day. Usually when I do an original, I do it the same day, like within like 30 minutes or so. So it was pretty cool that people really liked it, and it's different than what I usually do.
What is one song that means the most to you?
My music or any song in the world?
Your music.
I'll know this in like a few seconds. Out of my music, I would say that I've done on BandLab, it'd have to be either Coastline Dime or Coastline Dime. It'd have to be because it was one of the ones that made. I think so far it's the only original that's made a top BandLab list. I've made top BandLab lists since the second month I was on the platform in January this year. But so I think I've got like 15 songs, 7 to 15, or excuse me, 8 to 15 songs, somewhere in between there that made it. And this is the only original Coastline Dime. And it's pretty cool. It was a freestyle. So I was like, wow, my first original to make the top BandLab list, or for one of them was, or a trending, was a freestyle. That's pretty cool.
Wow. So you freestyled the song and it made trendy.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
How did that make you feel? Like, what were you going through?
Oh, I don't know. Like I was really excited. I was really happy for it, but like I don't really know how the trending lists work on BandLab, because like I make the trending list that have like 20 likes. So I'm like, what does that really mean? You know?
Yeah. See, trending is like if enough people are feeling your song, they'll press like, and then they'll get into the BandLab algorithm where it says like this is really hot, and they'll let the people know, and then they'll put it in trending themselves. That's how that really works. I guess I'm guessing.
That is so cool. Okay. Well, yeah,
But
I'm excited.
yeah, that's really dope that you've only been here for since January, and you already accomplished a lot of uh, things that upcoming artists want to do. So, what is it like being in that position and getting all the feedback and love from all your supporters?
It is amazing. It makes me wonder why it took me so long to find something like this. But somebody told me about BandLab, and he still has not put a single song up himself, but he still has an account. But here I am, 3,000 subscribers almost later. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool. Like I've always, like, I hate to sound conceited, but I've always known that I had some kind of, thing going vocally. But, you know, I don't know. It's so reaffirming to like I sit and like when people like my music, I will go back and like listen to that song, even if I just listen to it. Like even if someone just liked it, I'll go back and listen to it again. So my likes are like so outweighed by my plays because I keep playing my shit. But I don't know. I'm just like I want to be in that mood, in that same mood that they're in when they're listening to the song, and I want to feel what they're feeling as they're listening to the song. So like it's really cool. That's why I hate when people spam me and like all my shit in like 1 minute, because it's like, bitch, you didn't listen to that shit. Like, excuse me, I'm sorry, I don't know if I can do that on you.
You're good.
We'll
So
be
you were
right back
saying?
after this commercial break. Oh, okay, you were waiting on me.
Oh, my bad. It's all good. So, were you done answering that question?
hmm
All right. So let me ask you this: your two released new singles that you just barely put out. You have a YouTube channel. What's on your YouTube, and is there any music videos that all the followers or the audience can go look at?
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Those are not on YouTube yet. A lot of my music isn't on YouTube yet. But my YouTube channel is Lin Ferguson. It's just my name. I try to make all of my channels my name. Like the only one that's not my name is my band, not my band lab, my SoundCloud. My SoundCloud is Lynn Tennyson. So I don't know if people know about an awesome ass motherfucking show from my childhood, but Ben 10 was that motherfucking shit. And Ben 10, his name was Ben Tennyson. People don't know that, but his name was, he wasn't just able to turn into, what was it, 10 different aliens with the watch that he got from outer space. But he was also, his last name was Tennyson. And my last name is Ferguson, like the area I stay in St. Louis. So, what do you call it? Sometimes I do Tennyson when I can't do Ferguson, which is 10USON.
That's dope. That's dope. So, since you said that you've been doing music since about 12 years old, have you ever done any talent shows, or have you ever filled in spots or any concerts so far?
One, I did one successfully. Did at least made it through to the first round of one, or through the first round of one um, thing like that. It was a TV show, Junior Stars, when I was like, I don't even know how old. And it's like Six Flags St. Louis is like kid version of like American Idol or something. But I was so nervous, and I didn't progress onto the second round because or the I made the audition, and then um I didn't make the second or the first round. I didn't get past that. So yeah, I was just super nervous. I'm still nervous to this day. Like, I don't know. People don't think so when they hear me and when they see me and stuff, because like, I'm an ambivert. So like that's a mix of an introvert and an extrovert. Like I'm really an introvert, but I am very social, and it's kind of weird. It's like, but I'm super nervous. So it makes me kind of introverted. So, but I got to get over that because like I need to put some more videos on my YouTube of me performing places. I've only got like four of actual performances. The rest of them are like political commentary and like music that just is music with like cover art.
That's really dope. So
I don't, by the way, I don't know if you were going to ask this, but let me interject it. I am a voice actress. I was a child actress when I was a kid. So I also do vocal things, and I want to be a vocal actress. I I call myself a vocal actress, but I really should say I'm an aspiring vocal actress because I haven't done anything. But I want to like read books for like audiobooks and stuff like, like the world has changed. I feel it in the water. I feel it in the air. I smell it in the air. Much that once was is lost, for none now live who remember it.
that's dope.
I'm
Hell yeah.
such a nerd. That was
Hell
Lord of the
yeah.
Rings.
That's what's up, man. Hey, I gotta give you. You did pretty good on that. And you got. Hey, Hey, you want me? Shit. So yeah, that was my next question. So like any live performances, have you ever thought about doing on Instagram, YouTube Live, Facebook Live? Like, would you ever do a cover live?
Definitely. Yeah. Have I done a cover? I've done covers live actually. I have a few on my Facebook or on my YouTube. Lin Ferguson.
So so do you have any future collabs you're working on right now in 2020?
I'm working on this brand new cover with this guy on BandLab, X Chugs. But yeah, he's pretty cool. So we're like doing a duet, It's pretty cool. It's rock. It's the quiet things that no one ever knows.
That's dope. Oh yeah, I like that. So
And
favorite, huh?
interject. I also will interject in here because I want people to know,
Yeah.
I sing and I rap in every genre, and I sing and I rap in different languages. So
Okay. That's dope. That's dope. So you like got a Fiverr account, like for your voice actress editions and all that?
a who account?
A Fiverr account, like where people can order like your work that you do.
No,
Uh,
I need to start
so
one though.
how do people get a hold of you to get your like your the work that you perform, like your voice actress, your
I'm
vocals, you
just
know?
I'm just now getting into that. Like honestly, like I'm just now getting into everything. Like I've just been sitting here on my talent, like working, administrative and corporate jobs and stuff and government jobs and, like making money and, stuff like that. And I've just been trying to get to a financially stable place and like not be living to paycheck, which I recently have been kind of getting to because I got a promotion. But I don't know. I was just like, I need to do my music. I'm 25. Like, I'm still young, but damn, for how long?
Right, right. So so do you feel like you getting into band lab, was that like a blessing, or was like something therapeutic that you needed?
Dude, it was totally a blessing. It was both. It is both. Like, it is so therapeutic to just sit here and just sing whatever comes to your mind. Let these people know you can do it in time. No, but seriously, like it's amazing, like to be able to like share your work with people and for people to want to work with you because of what they hear and for people to validate how you feel you sound and stuff. Oh, I thought I sounded good. Well, now I know I sound good. Things like that. And then, for people to give these long, amazing comments on your work and like you're just like, oh my God, I respond to everybody. Like, you know, I do not let those comments pile up. Like, it's amazing. And then BandLab itself is just beyond. Like, yeah, there are glitches as with anything, but like, I never imagined that you could do. I do all of my music from my phone. I'm sure you can tell because like you can tell when someone uses a studio and when they don't. I do it all on my phone, not even on the computer. So there's no studio, there's no computer. I'm about to hook up my computer to start doing it there. But yeah, so yeah.
What are your favorite collabs on BandLab?
Mm. Banji Banji is this song that it's originally by Erica Badu and Zap Mama. Zap Mama is from Germany, but she's a Black woman and she sings with very Afro pop um, vocals, and she's very vocal oriented, a lot like me, and like sound effects and stuff like that. Not really sound effects, but just like think different calls and amazing siren calls and like, just different amazing things you can do with her voice. Like, I kind of yodel when I sing. People kind of catch that. So like, everybody has their little trademark and I can't really let a note go. I got to do something with it at the end of it but not like Jennifer Hudson or like, trying to do a long ass run or something. It's more of a like slight yodel. That's all I can really describe it as. The only people who sing like that who I can really kind of compare it to is like the Cranberries and like Irish singers, even though I'm not Irish.
So how are you different from other artists?
Shit, I could have waited to say what I said earlier. Now, I sing in every genre, every single genre. There is not one genre I don't like. My favorite band of all time is Alice in Chains, and AFI is right after that. But I listen to heavy metal, screamo, punk, every kind of rock, skinny puppy type shit, everything. I listen to R&B, soul, gospel, and I sing all of these things too: jazz, classical, anything from like Mary Poppins, Julie Andrews, Sound of Music, type like classical, like operatic almost sounding shit to like, rap and country. I sing country as well with kind of a country accent, weirdly enough. But yeah, and stuff like that. So I don't know. I would say Bandy Bandy is definitely my favorite collaboration that I've done. It was with this woman named Lilvino, Lilvino. And she's amazing. I was listening to her voice like a week before I asked her to do a collaboration with me. And I thought she knew the song. So I was going to do Erica Badu's part and she was going to do Zap Mama's part because Zap Mama does like she has like, this woman's from Africa, from Nigeria. So like, I thought that, and I hear the way she sings, she has this very, similar voice to Zap Mama. So I thought, okay, she's going to do this part. But she actually made up her own part for the first verse. And then that's all she did, which I was so impressed. I was like, okay, good. Okay, make it original. But then I did everything else. I did Erica Badu's verse and then I did all the stuff. And it was like all these calls and like yodels and yelps and stuff that go throughout the song and like background music. Like I have like 5 different tracks of me doing like 10 different things at once. So like she was supposed to be joining me with that, but it was pretty cool. I love that she didn't because it was pretty cool to like Most people think that she did. Most people hear the song and they're like, oh, they see, both of us on the song and they're like, they think that we're singing it the whole way through. But pretty cool because that's not the case. And that just shows how awesomely I did.
What would you say to inspire the youth?
Be yourself. I'm so sick of listening to these people do the same thing over and over again. Just be yourself. Like, you are not going to build anything off of one copy because they've heard it before. So, and then even if you do, you're going to have to stick with that because that's what they think you do. So, if you just start off original, it's so much easier. Like, just be yourself. Even if you're doing a cover, make it original, do it your way. And then, when you do your music, don't just keep trying to make beats after other people. And then the other thing too, like, not everybody can make beats, but go ahead and try. Like, I just started making beats and some of my beats are, you know, like these songs are getting like 50, 80 likes, like, you know what I'm saying, like these songs are like some of my most liked songs on BandLab, and I've made the beats for these songs. People have asked me to do collaborations with them because of my, so it's like I just started doing that. So like just get out there and like do what the hell you want to do.
Who is your music targeted towards?
Who's my music what?
Who is your music targeted towards?
Everyone, every age, every ethnicity, everything. Like there's no specific target. It's just, I can do anything and I do everything. So, anybody, that's one of the things that makes me so marketable. It doesn't matter if you put me down in Texas or you put me over here at a country club in Alabama or you put me at, over in the sticks or over in New York in the Bronx in the hood. It don't matter where you play my music. Like there's going to be something that I could perform or something that I could sing or that I could play that would entertain people because it's just, I kind of, I like to try to have this worldly sound where I can do anything.
What is the history of where you're from?
I'm from St. Louis, where I am actually. Well, what do you call it? Yeah, that's about it. St. Louis is pretty segregated, pretty crazy out here. But then of course we've got Ferguson where I live, which everybody knows about. So but yeah, that's really it. I don't know.
So you grew up listening to AFI, Alice in Chains. Like there was no local artist that you looked up to in your hometown.
No, actually, no. Like aside from Chingy, I didn't really like. I grew up listening to everything. So like my dad or sperm donor, he like played like country and rock. He played everything from like Evanescence and Linkin Park to like Sarah McLachlan and what do you call it? Um, Motown, old school, like the OJs and Earth, Wind and Fire and Cool in the Gang, Jungle Boogie. But yeah, and then Santana and Oye Como Va. But what do you call it? Yeah, he raised me on that, and then his mom and she raised me on mostly the Motown and stuff. And then my mom loves country and R&B and 90s and 80s, R&B and soul and rap or hip hop. And then and she's really into Tina Turner. My mom actually sings too. I just got her to download a band or to make a band lab actually. So you should look her up. Her name is Theda Rocks, TheDaRox.
Okay. Yeah, big shout out to you. And Let me ask you this: what is one of the favorite lines you wrote, or what is a favorite quote that you always remembered?
Oh, you know what? It just can't. I have to say it because it came to mind as soon as you said that. I wrote it when I was 14 or 15. I lost all my faith in religion when you tore me apart. The night falls quietly as I should embark in the dark. A two-faced man approached me and stole all my thoughts. With one mouth he kept secrets safe, the other devoured my heart.
So that's very nice. So let me ask you this: if you could collaborate with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
As problematic as she is, I would have to. Ooh, you know what? No, never mind. Jill Scott. I was gonna say Chrisette Michelle because as problematic as she is, in the community, she is. She. I don't know. Like she and I could go toe to toe. We could go toe to toe. Like I love her music. I grew up on her music. She helped shape my voice. Chrisette Michelle, Jill Scott, Erica Badu, and Kareem Bailey Ray from the UK helped shape my voice. So
So, so, if Lin Ferguson was not doing music, what would you be doing?
acting, dancing. I took ballet for years, and jazz and hip hop and fusion, um, or fusion. I'd be dancing, I'd be acting, which I will be still doing as well. Translating, which I'm currently taking, teaching myself, languages right now. I'm working on Espanol, Solo entiendo pequeñas cositas del idioma español. Sin embargo, espero aprender más a través de mi teléfono, Duolingo.
Yeah,
but
that's so. Yeah.
but yeah, no, I'd be a translator. I'd be an attorney, and these are all things I'm gonna be. So it doesn't really matter if I'm a singer or not. I'm still gonna do all those other things.
That's dope. That's dope. So let me ask you this: uh, have you ever thought about ever like probably like co-hosting a podcast in like a different language? Like, have you ever got like ever thought about that?
That would be so cool. No, I've never thought about that. Actually, I've never even thought about that. I just started my podcast actually, um, like a week and a half ago. So it's the first time I even thought about a podcast.
So have you been interviewed before?
No, not really. Like I've been asked. I was in a Black Lives Matter movement or a protest years ago when I was like in my late teens. I was like 19 or 18, and it was like a 2-second interview. So aside from that, I don't really think I have any other interviews aside from like um really nice schools and stuff and jobs.
Is there anything that I haven't touched on that you want to speak on?
Mm, I don't think so. But
Did I cover mostly everything?
yeah, you covered a lot. Um, Lynn Tennyson, people, LIN10USON.
That's dope. So let me ask you this: how is your music going to evolve from here?
Well, a lot of the original songs that I've been doing have been in the same genre of like, R&B and rap. So, and kind of jazzy. So like I'm definitely going to start incorporating more of the other genres because a lot of these genres I've never made songs in these genres. And I can sing so well in these genres, and I know I could make a song in country and in all these other things, but I've never made a country song. So yeah, just expect my originals to get very different because what do you call it? Right now, I've only got one grunge song that I made that was an original called "Smoke Till I Go," and then other stuff too. Oh, and I do metal or screamo, so check out Big Bad Wolf, people, and you should too.
I'm gonna do that definitely.
Make sure you have
Let me
bass
ask.
on. Bass.
Okay, I'll do that for sure. So let me ask you this: do you have any special shout outs you want to give?
I did for my mom and for some of my collaborating friends. Um, um, Shout out to Tiffany, baby girl. Tiffany is baby girl is and I think it's with a U, baby girl. She's on BandLab and she's really good. She's very deep. She really like she does mostly spoken word type stuff, but like she really gets into it. Like it's really deep shit. Like you would not expect it.
That's dope. So let me ask you this: so do you have the name of your album and the date it's supposed to be coming out this year?
I have the name. I don't have a date yet. Um, it's Lin's Benz.
No, no. So is there any collaborations on there, and what can we expect on the project?
It's gonna be my first album, so like it's definitely gonna be mostly R&B. Even though I'm coming out with other songs and other genres in the next few weeks, that first album is going to definitely be like something that is in the line of like what I could like show to like you know I don't know, a label, and like they could like they would be like, oh yeah, this is the shit. Okay, we gotta do something like that because I want to have an album out there like that first, so that people can know that I can keep up with what's going on right now and in music. But yeah, it's definitely, and I'm also going to be working on developing my rapping because I've always sung, but I've not always rapped. I just recently, within the past year, have started like rapping and freestyling. So it's different, and I think I could definitely write a full rap and it just be like dope as shit. But I haven't actually done that yet. Most of my raps have been collaborations where I just like I rap like a verse or two.
That's dope. So you got any final words you want to tell the audience and all the people around the world?
Mm, no, because I'm put on the spot and I'm nervous. Um, Thank you for listening to me, and I hope I don't listen to this and find out that I sounded like my nose was stuffed the whole time.
You're good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Lin Ferguson. This is Strictly for the Music podcast, and we're gone.